Yo, 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 this is Gil from Sith Happens, and I'm gonna get right to it. I'm doing War Recap number 63 against, sorry, you can't read the first part. I'm gonna guess that's Japanese, so I'm gonna call you Japanese King. So we ended up winning by 2 stars, very close war. And I'll just let you look at the map. At the last, like, 5 minutes of war, they tried to attack this guy and get a tie. But I'll actually show you the last, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes of war just to show you how close it was and how we pulled off the victory. And this is their side of the map. Everybody's 2 or 3 starred, even their top players, which had pretty much max spaces. And, what else? Oh yeah. I'll also show you the war log, um, in the second portion of the video. Sorry guys, got a phone call. Anyways, I'm gonna show 4 war attacks this war. Um, Most of them are pretty high level, but I want to start out with a dragon raid by Pekka Man. It was a good idea for him to bring balloons in his clan castle to take out all 3 of these air defenses in the middle, and how all his dragons pretty much went in the middle in this raid. So here, as you end up seeing, the air defenses start targeting the dragons first, so the balloons can take them out while the dragons tank the damage. And pretty much all his dragons go in the center, which I thought was pretty good. So good job, Pekka Man. And after he takes out the core, the rest of it is just cleaning up. His rage spells were all pretty good. Got a majority of all his troops, and after all the air defenses are out, it's pretty simple. He dropped his king to speed stuff up, and that's about the rest there is to this raid. Again, good job, Pekka Man, and the 3 other replays I'd like to share were by some of our Town Hall 10s. One was by Wedgie Slayer. He did a go wee wee attack on a pretty awkward base, but he pulled off a pretty good 2-star, so that's why I wanted to share it. So here. I liked his golem placement in this one, and how all this stuff pretty much went in the center, which you'll end up seeing. And pretty well upgraded Town Hall 10 as well. And it was a good idea to drop both of his heroes right here, because they both ended up going in the center. With those wall breakers he dropped as well, they helped a lot. And look how quickly the town hall gets taken out. With all those wizards and witches. So now he's just aiming for 50%, which he just got. And that's pretty much all he was aiming for. So good 2-star Wedgie Slayer. And the other 2 raids I wanted to share were by Duvok, a guy in our clan. He did 2 awesome raids in my opinion, which I'll show you in a minute. The rest of this raid is just him cleaning up, so I'll speed it up. After that witch is dead, then that's pretty much the end of the raid. So good job, Wedgie Slayer. Awesome combo. In the 2 raids I wanted to share were first this one. He actually got 98% on this base, all level 10 walls. If he had a few more seconds, would have been a 3-star. I'll just fast forward for you guys. After that, then it's a little strategic. He dropped all his stuff right here, but he made sure his wall breakers broke through first before the storages broke, so all his stuff went in the center, and that pretty much once all that stuff went in the center, sorry, I said that 3 times. The raid was pretty much over because he has really high level heroes, all max troops. So, good job, Duvok. Those freeze spells, pretty well placed, and it was also symmetrical, which I thought was pretty cool. Those P.E.K.K.A.s just wiped through the center. And the rest of this is just him cleaning up. And he also did the other raid I wanted to share, which I'll show you in a minute. He actually got, I think, 97% on an even more max Town Hall 10, which was just a phenomenal raid in my opinion. This one was pretty good too. He just needed a little more time and he could have gotten 3 stars. Very close war, so woulda kept a little panic down. And this was his other raid. He is a really good go wee wee attacker in my opinion. He uses these giants to pull out the clan castle troops, which you'll see in a minute. And then he brings them over to this side. And I also like how he uses jump spells in his attacks, which you'll see in a second. Then after he takes out the clan castle troops, he just starts his attack. He's really good at making his stuff go in the center. Always, pretty much always goes in the center. All his defenses are max for Town Hall 10. So, again, pretty awesome raid. The P.E.K.K.A.s just destroyed everything in the center. That Archer Queen helped too. And again, both of his attacks, he would have got a 3-star if he had just a little more time. But not quite. But still, really awesome raids, Duvok. And the rest of this raid's just him cleaning up, so I'll speed it up. He had both of his heroes alive at the end of the raid. Maybe, I'd say, 20 more seconds and it would have been a 3-star. Probably 15 too, but awesome raid and good job. And those were all the replays I wanted to share. And I'll add the end part of the war to show you how it was in the last 5 minutes of war. It was really close, so I'll see you in the next portion.
Okay, I changed my mind. There's one more replay, but I'm doing a voiceover because I guess the voice got deleted during the video. So yeah, we ended up winning most of our stars to get us the lead at the end. So that's just me showing you that Mort, a guy in our clan, was able to 3-star at Town Hall 9 and get us a star. So that's all the stars we end up getting, but we have a few more attacks before the actual raid ends, which I'll let you see soon. And I'm just showing you both sides of the map. Pretty much everyone was 3 or 2-starred. Very close war. Japanese king. Spade, I guess. Or actually that looks like a club, never mind. I think they only didn't end up 2 or 3-starring just 1 or 2 people on our side, but we pretty much, yeah, we did 2-star everyone on their side. And I'll end up showing you the war log in this clip too. We used all but 1 attack, I think, and that's because the guy left our clan, which we don't really like hoppers anyway, so yeah. Now I'm just going to scroll through the war log, as you're seeing, to show you how the war went. So overall, pretty back and forth. It was tied throughout, I don't know, war day for probably the last 6 hours. And yeah, pretty even overall. So good job, Sith Happens, on another awesome win. And just 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And I'm just doing stuff in the heat of the moment. Like, just keep scrolling through stuff and all. And these are war stats. Oh yeah, and also, sorry for all the notifications during this video. Since it was live, I couldn't really restart the video and take that out. This is our clan. Good job again. Pretty awesome at war. And I'm just gonna watch this one live just because there's not much else to do to wait out the time. But if he can get an extra star, that's awesome. But it's kind of unlikely because he has to end up 3-starring this guy. But we'll just watch. It was a pretty well worked go-wee-wee attack, but you just have to get really lucky for 3 stars sometimes. So I'm pretty sure he's already going to get a 2-star. Well, actually I know that because this is in the past and I'm in the future, so yeah. And now he's just cleaning up, nearing 50%. But pretty much all but one of his golems is still alive, which isn't a good sign, but it's not terrible either. As long as he has lots of witches, then there's still a chance. Also the queen. The queen does a lot. If you go take out the splash towers right now, then it could have been a 3-star. But I think the troops just split into 2 sides, and near the end of the raid, your troops should stick together so the defenses can't just pick them off. So good try, Wheeler. After your archer queen's dead, it's pretty rare to get a 3-star. I actually didn't have a queen this war, so I don't think I got a 3-star either. But as I was talking about, the troops split apart and the defenses are just picking off the witches one by one. Really close raid in the 80% tall range. But there goes another witch, and this witch is gonna end up getting taken out too. Yep. So he ended up getting 90+% on this guy. And sorry for the background noise. Yeah. And that's about the end of this war after this guy finishes his attack on our number 3. And never mind, I was gonna ask how he was doing, but I guess he ended up getting 0 stars, so good job, Sith Happens, on another awesome win. This has been War Recap number 63.